It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Chiefs and the Raiders, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here in the month of October. We got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far, and it's going to go a long way continuing to unravel who are the teams we're going to be talking about come the end of the regular season.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even keel. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
He finds the rookie from Georgia, Brock Bowers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The first run for Alexander Madison. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion is Myers. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Minshew. He'll throw it left and has his running back. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Minshew. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. On 2nd down, here comes Madison. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
Still 2nd down.
The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. That's caught left side by Bowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 10.
On play action, here's Minshew. That's taken in by the running back, Madison. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll go. It's Madison. And he's going to have the Raiders first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches. Again, it's Madison. And he's in! Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Vegas. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, two-time regular season MVP, three-time Super Bowl MVP, just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC, Greg.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
Second down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Mahomes now on second down. That's to the former Cardinal and Raven. It's Hollywood Brown. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Nice job there by Kelce moving the chains, and to think he's in his 12th season, Mike, and he's able to continue to produce at such a high level. You can make an argument he's one of the most popular guys in the entire league, and he's still one of the best players regardless of position.
Second down and 3. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down. He's got that first down. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown.
He is in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Minshew out of the pistol here. Man open. It's Michael Gallup. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's Madison. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. He'll come up on a second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
To throw, Minshew. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
see the rookie tight end, Brock Bowers, pick up the first down. Mike, of all the tight ends that I've watched in college over the last, call it 10 years or so, I'm not sure if I've seen a more dynamic, ready for the NFL tight end than Brock Bowers. I mean, two-time Mackey Award winner, 700-plus yards each of the last 3 seasons. He can get downfield. He can make tough catches. He can run with the ball after the catch. I mean, there's not a lot this guy can't do.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. That's picked up by the Chiefs.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Minshew. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down.
A 55-yard attempt.
And this one is blocked.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now, there's 2 ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now, Mahomes.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Raiders offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. 1st down throw, Mahomes. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. And he gets that to Hardman. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st down, Chiefs.
Mahomes back. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On first down, here's Minshew. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More for...
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here come the Chiefs and last year's Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes, for their next drive. And he has been doing it through the air and on the ground this first month of the season, currently leading the NFL in rush yards by a quarterback. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They put Kelsey in motion. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Mahomes now to throw again. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick with Madison. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for Las Vegas.
Man in motion is Gallup.
1st and 10 at the 45.
On the handoff, it's Laube. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. And he will score. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Raiders.
And here's a great example example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Man in motion is Gallup. A give, and here's Laube. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now Minshew. And this ball incomplete on third down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. Still on his feet. You talk about flipping the field out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 47 yards. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And it's into the hands of Kelsey. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Here is a big one. Third down and 2. Open man left side. He's got it. Mahomes to his Super Bowl winning target Hardman for the KC first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That one is complete to Hardman. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find...
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. And now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
He's got the tight end, Mayer. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Minshew going to look to throw. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. He'll go right back to Myers. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They come up for 2nd and 2. In motion is Myers. They'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Play action now with Minshew. That is caught side of the end zone. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter. Hardman now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Raiders off. Here's 1st down. In motion is Myers. They'll stick to the ground. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, here's Minshew. He's got Myers on the completion. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock. Here's Minshew. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Minshew to the air on 2nd down. He runs with it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover, you already are up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second, as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. That's picked up by the Chiefs. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.